Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Treehouse Days Advanced. This is another episode where we're working on the super smelter. In our last episode, we worked on starting it up and creating this really dope hopper bridge. And hopefully, we'll be able to get the super smelter up and running today. And we're joined with our friend Jack. Jack is here. Yeah. Volcarum Night.
Who left? Is that Jack left?
Yeah, I'm thinking he got a phone call because he stopped moving in Minecraft and then he stopped talking, so...
You picked the single worst time to record, as I said, okay, I gotta go watch a technical video for the next 10 minutes. And then Jack got a call.
I know, it's the perfect way to start a video. I can always pause the recording at some point.
Alright, is it done? Junk? Is it done?
He jumped off the call. I think he got inspired to call his parents after you called your parents. He was like, I haven't talked to my parents in a little bit. We called him real quick. I think that's what he's doing.
Alright, so let's go see how much copper we have.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have a feeling we are going to be mining some copper, which it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
There is.
We also have the drowned farm.
Cool.
The drowned farm
yeah.
will have some too.
Good idea. I think we have like 2 stacks. Nowhere near enough.
Yeah, you check there. I'm going to go to the Twitter and see what we have there.
Okay.
Dude, that photo you took of, like, that was such a cool concept, man. It looked really nice.
Yeah, I saw it on TikTok a long time ago, but finally just did it. Finally had the chance.
Oh,
It's a little tougher than it looked like it should be.
That turned out pretty nice. Okay, so John has a lot of copper, so...
Oh, that's good. We only have 3 stacks over here, so...
Yeah, he has 1 stack of a block, but he has copper ingots as well as oxidized copper. So
I'm cooking all this. It was all raw copper, so the 3 stacks needs cooked over here. Too bad we don't have the super smelter.
Don't worry. Make copper blocks. Do we need to make it in 4s? Oh, okay. Yeah, we're gonna need a... I'll have to hit up the drowned farm and see what's up.
I can go look at it right now while this is cooking.
Okay.
See if there's anything there. See, look at that coming back into play.
Yeah, who knew?
Yeah, I think like encasing it in a copper pipe could look cool.
Yeah, because it'll match that overall design scheme pretty well.
Yeah. And then every once in a while you put a bigger like ring around it so it looks like it's a bunch of connected pipes.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to use this shulker box. I'll just keep all the copper in here.
There's no copper here.
Okay, so that means we took it all?
Yeah. It's all gone. Should I go try and mine some? Probably. We're definitely gonna need more.
We're gonna need so much, dude.
Yeah.
I don't think I need to stay back so this stuff can keep smelting. Because if we
I'm
leave
just
it,
gonna
it's
go. I'm just gonna go into our local mine here. I feel
yeah,
like there'll be enough here, or
yeah,
at
'cause-
least to start. We
yeah.
never really mine it, so should still be around. Oh yeah, there's plenty. Holy cow! Just in this very first opening, I see so much of it
Perfect. Yeah, because in terms of
mining
I'm trying
away.
to think how much we need. We'll probably need
What?
like at least 5 to
Is
6
it block?
stacks.
1, 2. Oh shit, that's an underwater. Oh my god! Hold on a second. Did I accidentally have some in my inventory, or does it drop a crazy amount?
It does drop a crazy amount. Yeah.
It drops a crazy amount. Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah, we need like around 5 to
shouldn't
6
be too
stacks.
difficult. That'll be easy. I say we go ahead and just get extra in case.
Yeah. I'm just chilling here so this chunk stays loaded in.
Yeah.
I'll join you whenever these things finish.
Yeah, I'll just be right off the stairs. You won't miss me. There's so much here. It's gonna take me a little while.
Let me see if I can come over there and help out. Because if you're at the entrance, that chunk should stay loaded in.
Yeah.
I thought you were going
Good point.
like pretty down low.
Nah, there's so much of it here, anyways.
Alright, I'm making my way into the mine. Hope I'll find you easily. Okay, I see you.
Yeah, I already got over 3 stacks.
Perfect. Yeah, and then I'll
I bet
take.
it probably ends up taking more than 5. You think? I mean, it's circling all of it, and
Maybe, yeah, you're right. I was just doing a rough estimate.
I bet it ends up being more than that.
Yeah.
It's so easy to get though, so it's not a big deal.
I'll get some extra blocks here. I hear a zombie.
Yeah. The what? They were gone. They're total. The ice on the contact, it like the paper of the bag completely. It was a disaster. I had to throw them away. Sorry. All the dyes were like running, yeah, and all that. No, it was fine. It didn't get on the bag or anything. It was on the lunchbox, but it was not really salvageable.
Hey, man.
Oh, ow, ow. Wow, this is just a thing of water up here.
That's a little infinity pool. How can I become a baller?
Shot collar?
20 dreams on the Impala.
I don't know. How about that?
I've also got 3 stacks. I mean, it takes 9 stacks to make just 1 stack of those joints.
6. I have 7 stacks of raw right now.
Yeah, so we have enough to make 1 full stack of copper blocks.
Oh wow! I wonder, there's copper slabs, right? Also,
I have no idea. That is a Volcaronite question.
we could do like the tops and bottoms as slabs to save some materials, maybe.
Yeah.
Or worst case scenario, it really is not a big deal to collect copper. That can be done pretty easily.
Yeah, I agree. I'm thinking we just keep getting it until we fill up our inventory.
Yeah. That's what I'm going to do.
Return of I.
Hey,
Welcome back.
Okay, let's finish. All right. So all the hoppers are fully filled now.
let's trek.
Okay. All right, let's try. Came to easy foot. I found out this. Okay, so I guess we actually do have to manually fill the hoppers and the furnaces, the furnace,
Okay.
with fuel the first time, because this is not gonna ensure a balanced distribution that way. Is okay. So this whole thing is filled with fuel. Wearing the minecarts here, there are a couple things to keep in mind. First, the fuel chest at the top has to be filled. The blocks and building blocks have to be at like so place them if need be. Operators are empty from any accidental jump blocks. Okay. And these comparators have to be turned on. That would be these comparators. Okay. All right. So we need to collect. We need to do two things next. We need to collect the hopper mine carts first, and then we need to. Where is the other hopper mine cart?
Up you bum.
In your boom.
Useful.
Got him.
What is this looking for? I guess this is just looking for. So, what are you guys up to?
Yeah, I bet you'd like to
Mine?
know. We're trying to make a design for the hoppers, that bridge of hoppers. We're trying to encase it in something. We're acquiring materials for it.
Where
I'm gonna
is
pick up this
the other-
Oh,
lapis.
hey.
Hey man. I'm just grabbing this lapis as well so we can have it for blue dye so we can make more cyan terracotta.
Cyan terracotta! Cyan terracotta!
Yeah, it's the best block.
Everybody loves cyan terracotta!
Yeah,
This
specifically.
block's kind of mid.
Best block in the game.
It's a little mid.
What's your best block in the game then?
What's my best block in the game?
Best block in the game.
I like.
Single block, not a class of blocks. Just one individual.
Does
block.
copper come like in the deep, the deep mines?
Diorite.
Diorite.
Right. I think I probably enjoy copper better than terracotta because it's got stairs and stuff.
Bless you.
Bless. For just like a single individual block, fine terracotta.
Can you make copper slabs in this game?
Yep.
Oh, cool. Can you find copper at like level 56 or minus 56?
Not really.
Okay, so we need to go higher, Mr. Jack.
I go.
On the road again.
For what it's worth, you're oh, it's here. What's it doing here? Your drowned farm is actually just also a copper farm.
Okay, I can go fly there and check it OUT.
But I should have a fair bit of copper.
Well, see, what we're trying to do is we're trying to encase the entire thing in copper. So
Like
we
a
need,
big copper pipe.
Very good.
yeah,
Okay.
Jack came
Sorry,
up with the idea. It's very genius.
That's very cool.
Except it's gonna take some copper.
Yeah, that's why we were mining for it.
I have
Yeah.
a shit ton. We need that super smelter working. I got a lot to smelt.
Okay, I'll start. I should be able to have it working in the next few minutes here.
Ooh,
That might be
exciting.
generous, but
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 and a half stacks of copper ready to cook up.
Okay, that's a good amount. It's an amount that is this worthy.
Yeah, I was just cooking it in our house because we had it in here.
Yeah, let's throw some stacks in here. Do you have it already?
This is not for like mid jobs, like little jobs. Like it just flat won't work with less than a stack of blocks, and it really shouldn't be used unless you've got like 4 stacks or more.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay.
Just to keep in mind, let's also grab the.
Yeah, so we can have copper because we think it'll match like the Maurizio Alley design. So.
Yeah, I'm actually doing a lot of designing in that style right now, so I will definitely work on something for the factory. So by Maurizio Alley, you mean dark and a little dingy and highly detailed.
Aye. Yeah, pretty much that design in the creative world.
Yeah, but I'm not going to copy it exactly.
Aye. Wait, can we use a blast furnace for copper or no?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna transfer a lot of this to the blast copper, to the blast potatoes.
The blast copper.
Yeah, baby, twisting it.
Never take me alive, coppers. So let's set these down.
Hey Jack, I freed up 2 more furnaces if you wanna cook.
I'm back in a cave somewhere.
Jackie, we need to cook.
Also getting a good amount of gold too.
Nice.
Got another stack.
Gold on the sea land. How much you boys love it when I sing.
Everyone loves John songs.
It's like the swan songs, but for me, and it's not the last one.
Cause he's twisting Nipsey back and he's here to stay.
This is the final chapter, but I'm here to stay.
Yeah.
The wonderful duality of Twisty. It's always the finals chapter, and he's always coming back.
Oh. There's a spawner here with no chest. What a ripoff. That's crazy.
Like a dungeon?
No, just like the mossy cobble normal.
I would describe that as a dungeon. But
Oh, okay.
It's possible we've looted it already.
No, I guess,
But who
but
would
there's
take
no
the chest?
torches. There's no chests. I mean, the chests are not there. Like they're not just empty. They're not there.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
I don't harvest the chests, and
Yeah,
I
I
don't think
never
any of
do.
you guys do either.
No. We're pretty
Kind of weird.
It's not really anything. Well, I guess saddles. I don't really have a good way to get saddles.
Some copper blocks.
You'll never take me alive, coppers.
Other stacks. But now we have 2 full stacks of blocks of copper. Have a little bit of oxidized copper.
What? Zaman, did either of you at any point dump a bunch of bamboo just at a random place along the hopper chain?
Did I do it?
Did anyone? Did either of you?
Nope.
No, not at a random place.
That's a tad bit concerning.
What
No,
happened?
it's not problematic. I was trying to figure out like how much of this hopper chain is backfilled. And there's like 2 hoppers like pretty early on in the chain at like a place that I would imagine that one of you would come and drop.
I may have done that actually because I think when I was breaking down the hoppers, I think I may have broken a hopper that had bamboo in there, so I may have just put it. That may be me actually.
In fact, you know what? This might be like what one of the places where the hoppers didn't connect until you had to reconnect them, and so bamboo may have backed up here. That makes sense, actually.
I agree. That makes sense.
I agree.
Come on,
That
I'm
makes sense.
filling these all back up to full stacks.
I agree. That makes sense.
One is the loneliest number. Two.
Man, we have a lot of gold now.
Yeah, we're rich, man.
Holy cow!
I know a good place to dump that gold.
Yeah,
And we got balakus on balakus.
2.5 block stack. I mean, goodness.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
Let's see here. It's
Holy cow, we got a lot of lapis too.
Yeah,
32.
we need that for the blue dye, bruh.
Every 10
I picked some up too.
Ah, sweet. We can make some lapis blocks if you have. I'll make these into lapis blocks.
Lapu. Lapi. Lapa.
I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 6 stacks of rock copper in my inventory. It still needs cooked.
Yeah, clear some more of this out. Top blast furnaces you can try to insert it.
Yep.
Same with this.
Now that we have a honey farm and more importantly the beeswax farm, we can.
Oh,
It'll be easy for us
yeah.
to pick a stage of copper that we like and just keep it. Forever.
Yeah, that's smart.
All right, which
Big brain right
which
there.
color of copper do you want, Jack? For
Well, yeah,
this piping?
I don't know. I have no idea. I'm thinking like the more reddish color,
Okay,
since it's like a copper pipe.
okay, so
So
like the
what is that,
default
like the
state?
first stage?
Yeah.
I think so. Unless, I mean, I don't know the stages all that well. It just turns what, like greenish and
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you got
Is
the
that
base.
it?
Yeah, I mean John's
Goes
a
to that.
good option. You can tell you.
No, yeah, I'm sure you know too. But it's the orange state that it normally comes in, and then it's a slightly burnished state, and then an almost grayish state, and then it's the final cyan state. Copper's a good choice for best block in the game.
Sleet is the loneliest number.
No, he's not.
Oh, I'm just thinking it. You know, I like to use that name. Okay. Make more blocks.
That's someone's obsession with your name, Sleep.
It's a good name.
Good name. It is
It's a great name.
one of the top 3 names on the server.
Yeah, I was so happy, like, at your sister's wedding, Jack, when she was like, I'm so happy to be a Sleet. And I'm like, yes. Yes.
Someone, were you fangirling the Sleets?
Yeah. It was cool.
There's someone. Silly Lamont.
Silly Lamont.
Wrong you.
I had to bred some of the bees.
I gotta breed some of the cows because I'm assuming y'all have been chowing down on the steak. So I gotta get ready for a mass breeding at some point.
Oh, yeah, we're stacking up some honey bottles now. This thing's rolling. This is beautiful.
Automation, baby. We're modernizing Tegrity Farm, but still maintaining the Tegrity.
What is Tegrity?
It's whatever you want it to be. Man. It's all about integrity.
What do my farms have Tegrity?
No.
Why? What is it that's not?
Because Tegrity's all about American. I don't know, man. You gotta watch South Park to understand Tegrity. It's just, it's made the way it was supposed to be with Tegrity.
It's not supposed to be that way? Then I suppose you don't use the fireworks from there.
Tegrity.
Suppose you don't trade with the villagers. That's not Tegrity.
No, they're in prison. That's not Tegrity.
Yeah, so you better not be trading with them.
Well, I'm talking about the steak. The steak is Tegrity steak. That's why, because it's made with Tegrity. You know, everything is born, bred, killed on the same floor.
All my copper's now in those furnaces.
Okay, thanks for dropping those extra ones.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just wait here until everything else gets closer, and I'll just continue crafting. I'll continue playing Minecraft.
Not a good thing.
I have 3 blocks just straight up of regular copper. If you want to go with the regular copper, we can start waxing them. Otherwise, if you want a different color, we'll have to start placing them on, like, the, you know, in the world to get them to weather up.
Oh, you got to age your coppers.
Gotta get that patina. I think the second stage is kind of like that, you know, orange/greenish vibe.
What do you think it should be?
I think it should either be just the default version or it should just be that fully greened version.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I also agree with that. I like the idea of it being
varied.
No, actually, you son of a bitch. We're gonna vary it with other orange blocks.
Yeah, we can do that, like terracotta and whatever.
Like and specifically, acacia trap doors.
Oh,
around the copper will look really good.
This is why we pay you the big bucks.
But I like the idea of using that clean copper, because that's the same color as the lightning rods, and the lightning rods will look like smaller scale pipes just for decoration.
Yeah, I like that.
So we just
look at the big brains.
Okay, so
we got a ton of them.
We've got a fair bit of honeycomb, but that's why that's one of the reasons why we set it up. It's automation.
Cool, yeah.
Holy cow! I can't believe they're all full. That's crazy.
What is full? The honey
bamboo.
Oh.
That's all the way backed up to the farm. That's crazy.
It's not backed up to the farm. That's what I was talking about. Is that there's like
a
couple of hoppers that are. I didn't. Yeah, I wanted to figure that out because otherwise there might have been a chunk loading issue, which could have made this much more complicated. But I am glad that is not the issue.
Were you around when I got 100,000 bamboo? Hit the 100,000.
I remember you saying that. Congratulations.
Now they always say congratulations.
Are we happy about getting 100,000 bamboo?
Yeah. Makes my stats look cool.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Very proud of you. I'm proud of your farm. I'm proud of your work ethic. I'm proud of your face.
Well, that's too kind.
Okay, fine. I'll dial it back.
Thank you.
Yeah, you did fine. It's serviceable.
That's better.
Okay, so you said acacia trap doors as well?
Yeah.
Where we gonna find acacia, bro?
Oh no! If only there was a bunch of acacia trees growing all around the island.
Oh, we
Oh
okay.
god, we gotta mine more trees. Why don't we have a tree farm?
We do have a tree farm, but Zaman refuses to learn how to use it.
Good, it only works with the red trees, man.
It only works with the red trees?
All of those chests that you crafted,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter what kind of wood is used to make them. What was the idea? Maybe at the end of this, I'll idle at that farm for a while. So
I just don't know how to use it.
I'll show you.
Wait, Johnny. Something's happening on my screen. Okay, it says placement none mode 2 out of 9. Schematic placement. Why?
Are you holding a stick?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. The sticks are they like?
Oh,
Okay, I freaked.
That's the magical light manica tool.
Okay, I got very scared for a second. Oof.
Yeah.
Thought I done broke something.
No, you did not. You did not done broke anything.
Cool. Okay, now acacia saplings. Can I place them in like 4 square or no?
No,
Okay, cool.
not really. Actually, it's kind of lame, but
It's all right.
I do wish each of the trees had a 1x1 variation and a 2x2 variation. All right, Jack, I
2
see
by
you
2,
plugged,
that's the
you
term.
plugged my hole, so that's fine. I'll go around.
I didn't know you're still using it.
There's only one acacia tree that was planted. Oh no, there's one back here. That's a lie. That's a lie. Oh, I'm sucking the sweet berries.
Why don't you come get stuck in my sweet berries?
No.
Why not? They're nice and warm.
I'm scared of this light matica thing. I don't want to play with you.
If you don't use a stick, then you'll never see it.
Cool. It was in my hotbar, so I just moved it
I
up.
actually ended up changing that. It's pretty easy to change. I changed it to a flint.
Oh, that's smart.
I found that it's an object I hold in my hand even less often than just a rainbow stick.
Just gotta get the beating stick.
Yes, we do occasionally have a beating stick, and you can't actually click with the things when that pops up. Oh, I suppose the last beating article was a beating chain.
Oh yeah, this is where all the acacia trees are. They're planted in the back. The smalls don't get down like that. Currently just getting a bunch of acacia trees cut. I can get like a stack of their logs. And that should be enough to make a bunch of trapdoors. You said trapdoors, correct?
Well, I wouldn't craft them with anything right now. That acacia color is pretty close to.
But should I make them into planks at least, or no?
No, I wouldn't even do that.
Okay, I'll just keep them raw.
Oh, just raw dogging it?
Yeah, that's how small it gets down.
That's how Smalls gets down, Jack Slade. Did you ever consider that?
You know what? I hadn't. I'll admit.
I'm referring to Biggie Smalls, R.I.P.
It's a lack of imagination on your part.
Lacking more than imagination over here.
Are you lacking? It
These nuts! Ha!
Are you?
Got him again.
Dang it. Why? Why do I have to do that to myself? I'm too cringy.
Too cringe.
People want to know what's with all this emphasis.
Want me to reintroduce myself. They call me J Slade. Emphasis on the J Slade. Every other week, they get the nosebleed. And guess even back then, they could call me CEO of the old shack trade.
Oh.
Fresh out the frying pan into the fire.
Alright, I got like a stack and a half of just raw logs. I think that should be good enough for now.
Bentonville #1 chain supply.
It's true.
Tampa now.
Any other blocks I should go for that will work?
I mean that's gonna be up to the design foreskin. That'll be Mr. Jack Slade.
What?
Mr. Foreskin.
What? Why am I the foreskin of this?
It was your idea.
It's a good idea.
Mr. Foreskin.
Yeah, but the foreskin doesn't actually do anything. He just manages the operation. Everyone else does the
The
work.
super smelter, the foreskin did everything.
I just watch over.
Right. Well, I was more like the construction team.
He was everything, man. He was the shaft, the foreskin, the whole shebang.
That was a one-man job.
Zaman.
Yo.
Or Jack, whoever's closer. Can you bring me one stack? And actually, no, I do need to refill my inventory. Never mind. I won't put that on you.
Okay.
What's the next thing? Okay. I wish I had like the too many items mod so I could see all the blocks.
Could just go into creative mode.
Johnny's gonna get mad at me.
Got a bit more copper.
Oh yeah, you can bring it back. There's things you can put in.
I'm gonna take.
Shit, I need to put some more. Coal in here. Eeh.
What about like polished granite? Do you think that could work?
Yeah, polished granite. My factory like base template is bricks, granite, a little bit of polished granite, and base terracotta.
Okay, we can incorporate some. How do you make polished granite? Do you just cook it?
No, 2x2 of granite.
Oh yikes!
It's a 1-to-1 conversion, but
Okay.
Here's crafting.
Coal situation's not pleasant now.
Well, that's all right. It'll soon be obsolete.
We got 2.5 stacks. Ugh.
Oh dang! It got fully converted. Okay.
In the short time that I've been refilling this stuff, we have accrued at least a double chest and a half of bamboo.
Perfect.
That's good.
So we're good. We're set. We're clean.
Right. I made a stack of polished granite as well. So we have 3 stacks of regular granite, 1 stack of polished granite, 2 raw, 1.5 stacks of raw acacia logs, 4 stacks of blocks of copper, and I mean we'll probably get it up to 5 with all these things for the ingots, Jack.
Do we need anything else?
I'm still looking through the other items in the game. I'm just gonna refill some of these with coal. Okay.
Holy cow! There's so many bees out right now. I need to breed them.
They got granite.
Buzz, motherfucker.
I don't really want to use bricks for this. Maybe we could use like a little bit of bricks. Yeah, we could use a little bit of bricks. I'll grab like a couple stacks. I don't want to use too much of it though, because I want that to be like a very slight accent to the design.
Ooh, yeah, I mean bricks are going to be hard to use as an accent piece. Maybe as like pillars in a couple of places.
I'll just grab a couple stacks just in case. If we don't use it, it's fine.
But something to consider is that if we're using copper pipes as like an aesthetic design element, then we're probably going to want those to be a bit more punchy, to stand out a bit more. So we might want to build the super smelter itself out of a different color palette so that the pipes going in and out stand out and contrast.
Okay, yeah, that's smart. Okay, so I won't grab the bricks, and I just because yeah, it won't really look as cool with
So
the.
this thing, does this guy take art class?
Mate,
Be an artist.
I don't know.
Yes, you.
I'm not qualified. You don't have to listen to me.
Are you an artist?
I guess I have done some art. I also make videos on the internet. I don't
Check
know
it
if
out,
that counts.
Volcaronite.
All right, now I can set your boxes down.
Yeah, I looked through all the blocks. I think our best bets are just copper, acacia, and granite.
Yeah, for the pipe and accent collection, I think that's good.
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to think of like like colors and specific.
I just lost $10.
What?
Fuck.
Was it on the hockey game?
Yes, lost on.
Who
That was
lost?
my dad in the hockey game.
Who lost?
Bruins.
The
Bruins
bees
lost in
lost.
overtime
What
in
the
Game
heck?
7.
What the heck, bro?
Game 7 overtime. I lost $10 fucking dollars. God damn it, dude! I don't have the money for this. I hate betting. Why do I make bets?
That's why I never do that. I can't believe it. The bees lost. They were the number one seed.
I mean, they had the greatest season in hockey history.
Mm-hmm. Wow. What does that say?
She's talking shit. I made that bet like 3 months ago.
Jack, be honest. Do you deserve the shit talking?
Yeah, probably.
Man, that's crazy. I can't believe they lost.
Damn. Oh God, and Bills are due tomorrow.
Bills.
Oh no. Oh. Awful. 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 Awful.
All the copper's almost done. I need to also grab all the honeycomb so I can start waxing all these because we're going with just that default regular copper color, correct, Jack?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay.
Do you have to place it and then wax it, or do you wax it in the crafting
bench?
No,
okay.
you have to place it and then wax it.
Oh, really? It looked like in the crafting bench I could just drop it in.
Yeah, I thought you could do it in the crafting bench too.
Maybe we have a plugin that allows you to do that. That would be neat.
That would be very neat.
Because that is not vanilla.
Oh, then I'm assuming it's from the vanilla tweaks mod that we
that's what I'm saying. We might have a crafting tweak.
That would be wonderful. Yeah, that would be a lot better.
You're wonderful.
Wait, did you fill up this bamboo? How's this bamboo in these boxes?
Yeah, this is a tweak. So now we got a waxed block copper. Boom.
John, did you fill up these 2 chests of bamboo?
Which two? These ones over here. Yeah, I once everything was full, I dropped off some there.
Gotcha. Thought I was going insane for a second. I was like, "There's nothing connected to these 2. Am I losing it?"
Well, yes, but that's unrelated.
Dang, bro.
Wow,
I gotta do my boy like that.
That's your boy. Your boy got 2 good.
They're all powered too. Wow.
Oh, you got Tuco.
Shit, you got Tuco. Shit, your boy got Tuco.
Tight. While this is cooking, let me see if the acacia trees have... Ah, yes, the acacia trees have grown, and let me grab some more acacia logs. Acacia, we need more. God dang it. Just coming with the dad jokes now. Ah! You kicked me from my own server. What the heck? It's messed up. Whenever I'm ready for dating stuff, the game ain't ready for me. They ain't ready. It's God dang it.
Lemon. Silly Lemon. I love you, Lemon.
I love you too.
No, it's not that one. It's this one right here.
Righty.
No, not like you can't connect like that. It's not possible. It can't be done.
I'm here. What do you need?
I'm screaming at rails. No, you son of a bitch.
Hey now.
You're an all-star.
Get the show on.
All that is gold.
Finally shooting stars. Break the mode.
Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine.
It's a cool place. Working in
So these rails need to be very particular, but thank you for that. But rails also don't like to listen to you. They like to try and imagine where your connection should be. Instead, where I can see it.
So do
You're on
women.
the other screen.
Dang. I'm gonna have 2 stacks of occasional logs, so that should be plenty. I mean, this thing should be more than enough to create this contraption, and then we'll have extra as well. So, you know, you'll have extra stuff to play around with.
Like that. Like that.
I don't know a lot. That's what he called me about, sort of.
What?
I think it's kind of Lindsay.
Yes. Sorry. Bless you.
Welcome to the VLC. We got video essays and extra content. Okay with the DLC.
What? Are you trying to give me an aneurysm game? Because it might work. I'm very tired.
John, do you need help? Do you need the pro to come in?
Jaxley,
What you need?
it's not working.
It won't be too late. Love you.
Come on. What?
What?
Good night. I love you.
That's not how physics works.
John, do you not love Lindsay anymore?
I love you, Lindsay.
John says good night.
That's a lie.
Take drugs. I'll be right back.
Good luck. All right, Jack. I think all the blocks are ready. So I have 5 stacks of waxed copper, 2 raw acacia log stacks, 3 stacks of regular granite, and 1 stack of polished granite. You can check it OUT. I'm gonna take a crafting bench as well, so we can have that to build stuff. What is it? This is just your block box.
Yeah, just me blocks.
Me blocks. Organize this. Cool. Alright, I picked up everything. I'm good to, let's go check out the bamboo.
All right.
Yeah, I'm assuming we'll probably work on the actual building of the tunnel next session because I'm assuming you'll be getting off in like 10-15 minutes. So
Yeah, for like 15 minutes.
let's see what has changed around here.
We could start it off though, just trying to tool with how we want it to look.
Okay. Let's. I guess we could start at. Let's start at like the actual land where like the farm is at before we get to the smelter because
Yeah.
it's not been fully finished. Okay, so I'm right at like the beginning of it. I have like the shelter
Right.
box. Okay, cool. So
Should we?
I'm fine with keeping these trees here unless you want to chop them down and have this open. I don't mind it though.
No, I like the cover to make it a little
Oh,
discreet.
can you pull out that one with the frog lights? You have like a shulker box with a couple frog lights.
Yep. Yeah, fill those back up.
Cool, I just wanted to grab grab some green ones, and we can have it just here for some aesthetics. Just a little bit lit.
How are we gonna do this? What's the best way to do this?
So we'll just do like varied blocks. We can just I'll grab like some copper. Let's first wait for John to return. I wanted to ask him about the lightning rods and.
Jonah's back.
Okay, so
he's still irritated, but that's fine.
it's fine. It's good. So
All right.
here we are. This purple box has the necessary tools.
Sure, these are waxed. Okay, good.
So we were wondering, like, because obviously we want to do varied blocks. I didn't like break the acacia logs down at all. How do you want to do this?
So, I'd say, again, don't just take my word for it. I want you guys to experiment a little bit on your own as well. But if you wanted like a direction to start in, maybe doing something.
Oh, we can place them directly on top of it like that?
As long as you're holding shift.
Okay.
You can put them in. Do something.
Trying really hard not to get these blocks to fall in them.
Like this, and then every 4 blocks or so, you can do a like a full.
Ooh, yes.
Often than that, but like a full.
Yeah, so it looks like a ring.
Around. You also want to do this on the bottom, which will be a little bit tricky as you go.
I also wanted to add in some little lights over here, Jack, like kind of like a tunnel.
It'll have to be put them into the. They'll probably have to be put into the wall because I'm saying I think we should bring the pipe. Might as well, take it all the way the distance to up here, just so it's a full pipe from end to end. I think that'd look cool if it was at the start up here too.
Your axe on you?
Can you repeat that?
What's up?
Do you have your axe on you as well?
Yeah, I do. Just strip it.
Yeah, strip them.
I hope I'm not getting cobblestone or blocks into this.
I mean, these should all be overflowed, right?
Yeah. But we definitely don't want to put any cobblestone in them.
I'm sure some blocks have creeped through, but
I tried really hard.
Yeah, 14 cobble over here.
Okay, good. Get that out of there. Should be it then. It looks like it's at that point.
This actually be good to help that.
Yeah.
This to clean up. Also, if you wanted to use like oak or frog lights or something, in like the construction of
Just
the
And the instruction? What?
construction
Oh,
just in
of this,
one.
a good spot would be put it right there, and then you can slap on top of it. Bam.
oh yeah, that's sick, mate.
And you could do that on the sides as well if you wanted. You don't have to, but just this is just an idea. This is just one idea. But you space these little rings out every 12, 16 blocks or so, and you make the pillars go
So
down.
how do you make these though? It's just straight blocks, and then you use stairs on the sides.
Yeah, and then I used stairs and like a little ring around it supporting it. Um, and the idea is that this looks a little supported. We might want to experiment with other blocks for the stairs.
Oh, is
That
it?
might
This is not that you made cut copper out of this, or
Yeah, I did.
okay?
And that's the same as polished granite. Just take the copper and do a 2x2 in your
Do you
inventory.
have any more copper in your inventory, or no?
No, I put all the copper and all the acacia. Everything that I
Thank you.
didn't build is now back into this box ready.
Okay, thank you. Well, let me try doing this. You said every 10 to 12 blocks.
All right. Welcome back to another episode of Volcaronite spends 30 minutes placing 4 rails.
You can do it.
Oh no, there's gonna be a piece of copper coming through, John.
Luckily, it's not hooked up right now, so we can go like sort back and figure out what's in it and what needs to go and who's mom. Jack bound.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Scary Christmas, baby.
Like that. That's all good.
But I couldn't track the
It's
metaphor.
good. It's it. I can see you only like a dinosaur. What? Why? Why? Why?
What?
Why? This does not make sense. This does not make sense. Can I request the presence of one of my very good friends down here for a moment?
Would you like
Of
me or
course.
you and Jack? I think
It
you
doesn't matter. I just need somebody to complain to.
go, Jack. I'm currently working on the building, so
It's all right. It's fine. You don't need to actually come.
he doesn't want us
Do you
to
need me
come.
to do it for you?
You can try.
Hey, Jack, I'm taking a stack of dirt from your box because I just need
Sure.
like temporary blocks.
I have a lot too in my inventory from digging out this hole, so I can refill it or give you some more if you need.
Thank you.
We're gonna need a lot more copper.
We gonna need more copper?
Yeah,
Oh,
This
lot
one.
more.
Then this one and this one. No. Why? Why? What? This does not make sense. I don't get it. What? What do you want? Why? Why you change? Okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. We do here. And no, now you want to listen? Now you want to listen, do you?
now you want to listen, do you?
I'm very stable.
Better than never listening.
That is actually, I can see why you might say that, but that is unfortunately incorrect at this juncture.
Waxed cut copper. Welcome to Copper Fit. Do you think you could hit the bed at some point, John?
mean, it is bright daylight, but I will eventually.
In our shader pack, it's like it looks like it's like 7 o'clock right now.
Ah, yes, there's the sunset. Well, hold on. What happened in chat earlier?
What are you talking about?
No worries, Kurt. Shut up. Stop copying me, bitch. Get off my dick at Volk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually not a complete answer to that question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just had to be there, I guess.
I'm doing the other side, Jack, so you just focus on when you're doing. Damn, all out of blocks.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go on another big copper hunt.
Oh, yay. Let me at least start filling in some of these. So let me count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Like a big pizza pie, that's so boring. Okay. Good. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Did you get it?
It worked!
Yay.
Oh my god, I hate Rails. Whose idea was it to build this thing?
Should we put the supports every ring or every other ring, you think?
It depends on how far apart you put the rings. If you're doing the
I
rings
feel like
16
every
blocks
other.
apart, then I would say do it every ring.
I'm doing these every 12 blocks, pretty much. All these like
Yeah, so
lights.
let's do every other, I think.
We'll look at every other and we'll see how that looks.
Yeah, and then we can always come back in and fill it in if we need.
No project is ever complete. Quote unquote Volcaronite. Literally every day.
Okay.
Hello.
I was just here adding in the little lights. So.
Alright. Now, before you go any further, Jack, this is Zaman counting we're talking about, so it might be worth.
There should be 11 blocks between each frog light, okay? If there isn't, I'm so sorry, man. It's just
11?
11
Not
blocks.
12, now we're going to do 11? Okay.
It's just 11 blocks.
Oh, wait. Well,
Yeah.
that's every 12th block is
Yeah, I did it on the 12th
2,
block.
3, 4, 5,
I gotta proofread it. Don't proofread it.
5, 6. One.
Something that you guys have. This is true with most of my design things. I'm gonna give you a design point that you guys are more than welcome to ignore immediately. You might want to slightly redo the hopper line so that the rings happen at precise corners.
I don't want to do that.
Very good.
Nah, it seems like too much work.
Very good.
You ever heard of like right angle pipes, bro? You ever go to
Bro.
Lowe's and look at PVC pipes? There's also right angle pipes. They don't connect right at the angle.
Right, but Lowe's doesn't have a franchise in our survival world.
5, 6,
It's right.
7,
It's a
8,
very
9,
very small
11, 12.
was
Is it on?
thought I'd
Yo.
mention.
Congratulations, you counted correctly.
Yes.
Get this man an award.
Oh my god. Is this even Zaman though? Is it Zaman if he doesn't count correct?
Must not be. I mean, let's not forget I could easily have miscounted myself. So
Sorry, you guys, 2 people double check this work. I'm gonna say.
Hey, you remember that time I sold the PS5, right?
Right, but consider who the other member of that deal was,
Or fine.
and also consider the stakes.
Mistakes, yeah. I like steak.
I like that integrity.
Integrity.
Been a long time since no, it's been since I went to Dallas that I had a steak.
That's been a long time since you last had a steak. It's been like a year.
Bueno. Bene. Bene amiche, alla che. Fate. If it was same me. Comble. Just great.
Alright. By the way, John, I think we should have 2 pieces of copper that came through one of these hoppers.
Alright. That's your job, and that's a job you should do before you cover the pipes. Because once we cover the pipes, the hoppers become inaccessible.
Yeah, I'm checking.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, so perhaps you'll see why that might be the wrong answer.
Don't worry, I'm checking.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
No, it's not going to be fine. But don't worry, I'm finding it. I'm going to look for it.
It'll be finded, as in someone will find it.
Yeah. Detective Zibawa is on the case. Boy, what the heck happened? Oh, God, fallen. What happened to it? Detect. Oh, God, I'm to break some copper. Alright, here's one of. Oh, that's bamboo by accident. Here's the other copper.
Yeah, I created a shortcut over on this side too to get on top of them.
What'd you say, Jack?
I made a little staircase over on the stone island to get on top of it too.
Oh, thank you.
To hopefully make things a little easier.
I think I got all the pieces of copper because I just broke 2 coppers that just to put frog lights in. So I'm gonna fill these bottom joints in.
Why? What's going on over here? This one bounced back. Why did it bounce back?
There's some copper on this island here, so I'm gonna grab that real quick.
Right.
I already got a full stack of copper just from that one like section.
You have a
Crazy.
fortune pickaxe to mine that, right? Because fortune does work.
Oh yeah.
Sir.
So what's going on in it?
Breakfast.
Not that.
Remember like an hour ago you said I'll have this thing ready in like 10 minutes.
I'm troubleshooting.
Yeah, 10:30. I gotta get off. Shoot.
All right. Oh, it's because it's fucked. Why is it fucked? Because of fucking rails.
This is not the sound of a man who's okay.
Yes.
Worst invention in the game. Worst bug in the game. Fucking ban Volcaronite.
What?
Done. I'm banned. Banned.
No, I don't want
He
that.
banned himself.
I'm banned.
I disagree.
I
That's
can't
not
get back.
good.
I'm banned. I'm banned.
Okay, slash on.
You are banned from this server. Banned by an operator. It was me.
How do I unban you?
I
What
just
the-
slashed up banned.
There's no slash unban.
Huh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Don't worry,
I can't do it
there's a
either.
JSON file. There you are. Okay, Volcaronite, we're gonna remove you from this JSON file. Save that real quick. Hopefully you can join. Try now. I don't think you should ban yourself again. Try
No,
now.
I'm still banned.
Right. Okay, well, I can try restarting the server.
That's all right. I'm gonna get off pretty soon anyway. So
Okay. Well,
I'll just be there.
Was he banned forever?
I'm banned forever. Well, wait, no. Actually, this is on video. Am I banned forever? Tune in next time. to find out.
oh gosh.
Oh,
2, 3,
Seriously?
2.
what would your last meal be if you had your last meal? You got to choose.
Probably a nice steak, maybe some pulled pork, something like that. What would yours be?
Probably some chicken parmesan.
That's pretty good.
Alright, I added some frog lights into this tunnel that leads out of there. It looks pretty sick. I like it. Alright, I see both of you have left me, so let me stop the recording. Hope you guys enjoyed this amazing session. Like, comment, subscribe, check out Volcaronite on YouTube, and, as always, advance!
Guys.